Hi everyone and welcome back to day 2 of Real Talk. So, today we're going to be talking about gerrymandering, which is essentially when politicians are the ones that pick their voters and not the voters picking their politicians. We'll take Louisiana for example, who have black residents making up a third of the state's population, yet have historically only had one black representative. And after courts ordered a second majority black district, a new map was drawn in 2024. However, just recently on April 29th, 2026, the Supreme Court struck that map down, ruling it unconstitutional and a racial gerrymander. So this legal tug of war is a retaliatory cycle nationwide. I mean, we see it popping up in Louisiana, we see it popping up in California, just from Republican state to Democratic state, and it's really just a nonpartisan issue that all of us really have to come together to solve. So let's take a look at a Democratic example where we see Proposition 50. So it's been perceived by others as benevolent and perceived by others as negative. And I'm not going to tell you what to think, I'm just going to give you the resource to take action on whether or not you support it or whether or not you don't support it. And Proposition 50, it allowed California to have gerrymander on its own congressional map to basically favor Democrats, specifically to offset partisan map drawings by Republicans in Texas. And we can see that it's a tit-for-tat loop. I mean, Texas gerrymanders, so California gerrymanders, and it's a back and forth cycle, so we're not really solving foundational issues here. Now, to figure out how to solve it in a strictly nonpartisan way, we have to first have independent redistricting commissions. So take the map drawing pen away from the self-interested politicians and give it to a balanced, everyday citizen panel. Now, the second idea is a strict map criteria. So we can require districts to mathematically compact, keep natural, and have local communities rather than slicing them up. And lastly, we can have proper proportional representation. So we can change the system to ensure a party's share of seats mathematically share and actually match their total vote. So a fair map means a fair democracy, and it's time to break that cycle. If we don't solve a foundational issue now, it's just going to perpetuate and become a bigger tug of war game.